What is up, MJ? Welcome back to school and to WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Delaney.
And I'm Jeremiah. And today is August 2nd, National Coloring Book Day, so make sure you stay in the lines.
I hope everyone's summer was amazing. Jeremiah, what did you do this summer?
I didn't do that much. I just kind of stayed at home, just chilling.
Sounds exciting. And speaking of exciting, let's toss it to Chanel interviewing Bear Pride in its truest form, Mr. Brown.
Good afternoon, Mount Juliet. Chanel here with Mr. Brown, and we are here to talk about some key pointers about this upcoming year. How are you today, Mr. Brown?
Oh, I'm rolling along. It's the second day of school. Life's good. Mount Juliet's the place to be.
So tell me about the new teachers we have this year.
Oh, we've got 24 new ones. They've got a background you would not believe. They are bringing some knowledge to Mount Juliet High School that we've never had before. Got some great strategies and techniques to make life good in that classroom, so I expect us to even go higher than we've ever gone before.
That is fantastic. You know, I've also been seeing equals 25 in a bunch of the classrooms.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Oh, hey, if you do not know, ask your teacher to see if they'll tell you. But what does equal 25 mean? Let's leave it on the table and on the board in every classroom.
Also, I've seen the new road about the Golden Gate Fairway.
Yeah. All right, for that Golden Bear Gateway as it goes, you're good. It's open all the way to the interstate. It's 45 miles an hour. If you get out on it, you better not go over 45 because there's more little things telling you you're going faster than 45. And there are all kinds of little cars around that have these little tops on them. And I know they'd be glad to pull over and say, I'd like to introduce myself. I work for the whoever that is, so you be careful when you're out there. But it does change how we do. We're trying to find out if it's going to impact how we do our homecoming and the parade, all the things we've done in the past. So we'll keep you up to date on that.
So can you remind us about the 740 rule for the new students?
Okay, good question. What we're looking for, and each of you know this, however you get to school, we open the doors in the commons area at 7:40. And at that point, we expect everyone to come inside. So you folks who like to hang out in the back of the parking lot or talk to your friends and all that kind of stuff, at 7:40, come on in because you don't want to lose your parking space on that particular issue. You can come into the commons area, you can go to the cafeteria, and if you've got tutoring taking place or makeup tests, your teachers know to give you an identification way we'll get you through to that for that to happen. This really is important when we get to preparing for some EOC tests, AP tests, ACT tests, that kind of thing.
That's right, guys. You got to be on time. Also, speaking of entering the building, what about the hallway policy?
Oh, it's fun in the hallways. We've got enough, it's almost shoulder to shoulder, so we kind of eliminated the hand holding. So if you got to hold somebody's hand, turn them loose, because we need all the space we can get. We would encourage you also, especially you ninth grade and new students that are here, the end of the hallways on B floor and C floor, it's a good way to go up and down, and then everyone doesn't have to come to the center circle. Now also, you got to know what the word enter means. That means you can go up that way, and down we come the other way, but we can't all want to go the same way at the same time because I don't know if it's stick men or stick women or whatever it is, but it's hard to move that way. So just keeping the flow, we keep everybody moving. We've got teachers are out there that will help us just kind of keep rolling around. So tell her bye and tell him hello and just keep on trucking. It'll be good.
I also want to know can you clarify about the dress code policy?
Well, it's long enough, and for years we talked about it, but I think now, guys, sagging, bagging stuff, that's all that stuff. That's for some babies, they do that. Girls, if you've got to have all this separation to show all that skin and holes in your jeans, we'll try to help you on that. I hate for you to pay $200 or $300 and you can't wear them, but
that's right.
The styles today can create issues, but basically if you are presentable, and we'd be saying the tough thing is when we have special days, a lot of things you can wear to your church, your religious meetings, can't wear to school. So that kind of makes it kind of hard on you all, but we understand that. So we'll try to work with you. Not into caps, you know that. So I've got more of those we know what to do with. So just, dress up. And if you come out, your mama's going to tell us if you got a problem with it. They didn't leave home that way, and we'll believe every bit of that. But what we see is what we see.
Everyone has to look decent, right, Mr. Brown?
You got it.
That's right. And what about the phones?
Phones, telephones, you veterans that are returned, it's good for in the commons area in the morning. In the cafeteria is fine. During the halls, no. Safety is a major issue. Same thing with when we talk about moving. We all get lost. It's no different than we get lost on driving a car and we try to do our tweeting or we're trying to do whatever we're doing and drive at the same time. Most people think you've been on you're intoxicated with something and it's actually your telephone. Well, the same way happens in the hallways. You get to staggering around, run over each other, stop right in the middle and all that good stuff. So realize it is the commons area. It's okay in the cafeteria, not in the hallways.
Now, tell us more about where teachers should be and when.
Well, teachers know that they'll be at their positions where they're assigned at 8 o'clock each morning, and between classes, they're really not there to bother you. They're just there to help you if you need help. And this goes on all year, and they understand that expectation. So just enjoy the day. Hey, they're nice folks. We're not all that hard to get along with, so it's good to speak, because you need to learn on the communication side. Lots of times, your whole communication world is stuck on this thing right here. And you have trouble when you get ready for your senior class exit interview. And that does bring on more conversation, but we'll talk about that later.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, I've heard about the world ranking for Mount Juliet High School. Can you tell us more about that?
Oh, we are excited. We've moved up in the ranking in this country to out of 20,000 schools. We are 1,934, which puts us in the top 10% in America as a school. It's called a National Silver Medal. And in Tennessee, out of 378 schools, we are number 22, and that includes everybody in. So now we're fired up about that. Now, if you can't get your bear pride going on that, I wish you'd go somewhere else to school, because there's 5 words you got to know. You won't know what they are.
Bear, pride, Mount Juliet High.
A little help over there. What's the 5 words? Ready? Help me. Bear.
Bear,
pride, Mount Juliet High. You got it. Good man, good go.
Bear pride, guys. Well, thank you, Mr. Brown, for let me say that. Well, thank you, Mr. Brown, for clarifying things, and
we'll do this again if we need to.
we do.
We'll see how it goes.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Everybody have a good day. Okay.
Thanks, Chanel. We hope you freshmen are finding your way around those halls all right. And speaking of hallways, don't have your phones in them.
Even though you can't have them in the hallways, you can have them in the commons in the morning and in the cafeteria for lunch.
Lunch sounds really good right now, to be honest.
Jeremiah, we aren't even in second block yet.
Students who are taking AP Language and Composition during the spring semester will take their summer reading test this Friday, August 4th, in the library during 5th lunch.
If you have any questions, please see Mr. Trusty in room B142.
And now let's send it over to Lyndon with trending.
What is up, MJ? It's Lyndon here with your trending news. Senior, if you can't book and take your photos at Lifetouch or Prestige Studio by August 15th, then you have waited too long to book at their studio. Makeup formals and casuals are at school in the Commons on August 8th and only on August 8th, and they will not offer another date. There will be one formal and one casual post offered with a backdrop. Remember, we cannot use senior pictures from any other photographer in the casuals or formal section. For any of those that are interested, you can also buy an ad. If you need a makeup date or have any other questions, you need to email Ms. Turner and see her before 3 p.m. by tomorrow to request an appointment for August 7th, and she will have your time slot ready. For anyone who needs math tutoring, the math teachers will have after-school tutoring ready to go by August 15th on Tuesdays and Thursdays until 4:15. Well, that's all for your trending news. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lyndon.
Parking passes are available in the cafeteria for pickup now.
Also available in the cafeteria are slips that you can pick up to get any of your classes changed if they're incorrect or need fixing.
You think we got it all?
I think that's all for today, and if not, we've got the rest of the year to keep y'all filled in.
Well then, thank y'all for watching WBNN Channel 9 News. I'm Jeremiah.
And I'm Delaney. Have a great...
Have a great... I was making the we're in touch, you're in touch thing.
1,
All right.
2,
3. Have a great day, MJ.